Hey sweet soul, Tiina Susanna Farin here. Most people know me as the Love Mystic, a triple threat love coach, healer, and seer extraordinaire for spiritual badasses ready to accelerate their journey to true and lasting love. What you may not know about me is that my love life used to be so bad, I honestly felt I was cursed. In my 20s, I fell for the wolf in sheep's clothing 3 times over a decade. When I was 21, I met the bull, someone who literally ran through my life like a china shop. What I didn't realize at the time was that I had just survived 2 years of narcissistic abuse. When I was 26, I met the coyote, a thief in the night. He was the first man I thought I was going to marry, but I ended up being the other girl the whole time without knowing it. And then when I was 27, I met the rat, an actual con artist who cleared out my bank account while I was flying to Florida and left me negative $1,500 in overdraft for my vacation. I felt like I had been shot in the heart 3 times by love itself. This third category 10 heartbreak was my wake-up call, because by now it was glaringly obvious that I was the only common denominator. So I did the only thing I knew to do. I cocooned, I stopped dating altogether, and I recuperated, so I thought. But all I did was end up overshooting the landing grid, and I became Miss Too Independent, Miss Too I Don't Need a Man, Miss with a heart locked up like Fort Knox. And although I got attention, I still got 0 commitment. Time heals all wounds, they said. It's just, I tried to move on without actually healing, which is like trying to heal from a bullet wound without removing the bullet. What I wish I knew earlier was that this wasn't the real me. This wasn't happening because I was cursed, defective, difficult to love, or doomed to never find it. It was because my pain was seeking to be healed. I realized I could let these experiences crush me and settle for a life without love, or I could rise like a phoenix from the ashes. And although I'm not quite at my final destination yet, I am gracefully allowing my journey to unfold while being wowed, wooed, and sometimes bewildered by increasingly wonderful men along the way. Through this all, I learned 3 very valuable soul lessons. First, that nothing else mattered until I healed. I didn't have to do it alone or be afraid of it, and it would be the best thing I ever did. Because healing is what makes you whole again. And the true beauty of deep healing lies in the fact that the bigger the pain, the bigger the triumph. Then I learned that it's this whole self-love bit that makes you indestructible. I had to learn how to love myself the way I wanted to be loved. And this meant honoring how I was different and standing fully in the power of that. Because after healing, nothing else matters until you're being true to yourself, know yourself, and love yourself. And for anyone that feels like they never quite fit in or belong to this world, like me, I hope by now you're realizing that it's because we're here to create a new one, ruled by love, truth, and the immaculate intelligence of the heart. But most importantly, I learned that true love was indeed my birthright and mine to claim. But no amount of forcing, wishing, or chasing was going to do it. Because you can't get something that you already are. So it's not about finding love. It's about unleashing it and letting that which is like itself be drawn to you. The real secret is to be truly, madly, and deeply happy and enjoying the journey while being courageous enough to never settle for anything but true love. I turned these lessons into 3 sacred promises. Number 1, I would heal so I would get to be loved for who I really was. Number 2, I would let what made me different be what made me beautiful. And 3, that I was going to dance to the beat of my own heart all the way to true love, while spreading love like it's confetti everywhere I go. This is why I do what I do. Because I see too many highly sensitive, empathic, intuitive souls that are just one heartbreak away from giving up on love altogether because they think they're defective, difficult to love, or doomed. But it's because they're carrying around years of unprocessed pain and disappointment from their past that is causing them to date as a diminished version of themselves while unconsciously repeating destructive patterns and behaviors that only push love away. I help them prepare their heart, mind, and soul to recognize and receive the love that's truly meant for them by gently yet powerfully healing these years of falsehoods, and then teaching them how to make even the journey to true love a delightful and daring adventure. Because guess what, Buttercup? Your love life doesn't have to suck until you meet the one. And dating is not supposed to make you feel like you'd rather stick a fork in your eye. Babe, you are rare AF, and your love story deserves to be too. Dare to dream bigger, darling. You get to be fully seen, fully heard, and fully adored for the gift to the world that you are. Sweet soul, it's time to unleash the holy fire of your soul so true love knows where to find you. Let's get you to that person that will dance you till the end of time.